I was having a hard time swallowing, keeping food down. Felt like a plugged up drain. And the more I tried to eat or drink, it felt like I was drowning. We discovered a tumor mass, what he deemed a tumor mass. And he called me from his home phone on my cell phone, and he said, "Bill, Dr. Fagan." And I said, "Yes, sir." He said, "I want you to know it's cancer." And he said, "I'm 100% sure it's cancer."
I was sick for 8 months with sinus and throat. Never dreamed that having my adenoids taken out, I would be diagnosed with this. I'd never heard of anyone having cancer in their sinuses.
And I said, "Well, I've got grandkids. I got kids. I got my wife." I said, "You do whatever you got to do."
Treatment, it went very well at the beginning. And then I started having a lot of stomach problems because you have to have a feeding tube with this particular cancer. Had several reactions from that, so I found myself in the hospital a couple times, about 3 or 4 weeks at a time, because I would get severely dehydrated. I had severe burns on my neck from the radiation, a lot more than most. And then the radiation affects your gums and your teeth and your jaw. You do not anticipate having to go see a dentist every 3 months when your insurance only pays for every 6 months. For this particular cancer, with all the doctors I had to have, there was a lot of things that they did not pay for that the foundation helped me greatly with.
The foundation really helps in so many areas where insurance is not helpful right now, and that includes nutritional supplements. Very rarely does insurance pay for those unless a patient absolutely cannot take anything by mouth, which isn't the majority of our patients, but they can't eat a lot. They can't get the nutrition that they need to remain strong and healthy to be able to take treatment. And so the foundation has helped us pay for Boost, Ensure, nutritional supplements to keep them strong and get them through treatment.
When I had to take time off from work, we didn't think much of it. In the beginning, you know, you miss a day here, miss a day there. Those start to add up. And then, of course, when the treatments started, I said, "Well, how long do I get off before I'm able to go back to work?" "Bill, you'll never go back to work. You don't understand. You're fighting for your life." Okay.
So life changed. You have big plans when you're in our age group. And when you're told you have cancer and you're dying, everything changes. Your focus changes, your hopes, your dreams, everything. So from there, after they legally had to terminate, he went into COBRA status. And the foundation picked up that COBRA payment for 18 months.
You got to wonder where you're going to get the money to put in for gas, to get to the treatment. You got to wonder how you're going to get groceries because you've got to maintain a certain diet.
Had Saints not stepped in like they did and assisted us like we did, there just would have been no way we could have afforded much of his treatment.
I would say to those donors, you're helping those who can't help themselves. They've pretty much reached, you know, the end of their rope. And we, people like Dawn and I appreciate it very much. It has been a blessing. It has been it's been the will for me to keep fighting.
It's hard. It's really hard, and if you don't have the money, it's just one more thing on your mind that's taking you away from your healing process. My family, what they went through, that was the hardest thing for me. And my husband works hard. We own our own business. If he goes down, we go down. And for him, he felt like the weight was on his shoulders. Without this organization, there's no way he would have been able to make the bills meet because, like I said, we couldn't afford the medications.
Because you never know when it's going to be you. You always try to prepare for the future and the unknown of, gosh, if I get sick, I'm going to have these resources. And you may need to ask for help, and the foundation will be there for you.
One reason we've always doctored at St. Francis is because I feel like they care. They genuinely care about me.
I just want our family to know that no matter what's life deals you, you're still family, and families stick together. To me, I thought St. Francis represented family. They took care of you. They take care of you. They take care of you.
And there was my son. He would just lay in bed with me. He felt like it was my last breath. He was so afraid to leave because I wouldn't be there when I got home, because he had heard the doctor say, you know, there's some outcomes that aren't as good. So, but that day when he was laying there and he held my hand and he says, Mama, I just want your smile. He goes, I miss your smile. You can get a smile in a lot of different ways, but to give my smile to my son, wow. You know, just wow. And that's all he wanted was Mama's smile. And with the help of the foundation, he got it. So, if you can give $100, that $100 can do a whole lot for one person. You know, if you have it, give it. You'll get it back with smiles that you put on people's faces.